Welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon. So, last episode. Ooh, hot for a picnic. Oh, that's what we're getting into there. In the last episode, we finished up Van Route 1, did the Fool's Auction. We had Fake Grimcat, which ended up being Rosalie. I think it's Rosalie. And we chased her down and ran into Campanella and the Behatted Man, as they called him. He still hasn't introduced himself. Campanella actually announced that the Eternal Recurrence plan has officially begun. Whatever that actually means, I don't know. And then a bunch of people showed up. Bracers, Ren, more Ouroboros, Walter, what's her face? Well, what's her face? I don't remember her name. God damn it, I'm on the spot here. Oh my god, before I even started typing it in, I remember Lucrezia. Yeah, so, I didn't even actually get to look it up, but Lucrezia, and Princess Zeta, and Najee were there. A lot of people that witnessed what he talked about. He also handed us the White Genesis, the fake one, or whatever weird knockoff it is, so they have that now. Either way, we're going to get into Kevin's route, but I did write down a few things, because I didn't really get to talk about it too much. A few things as far as, like, my questions I currently have. So I have them right here. I probably won't bring them up, but I separated them into, like, categories. So for allies, I have questions. Rosette's past and her family. Very curious about that. Why did Mare show up for, like, 2 seconds when Anius wasn't around during that one part? What was Anius doing on the night Van was with Yorda? Still didn't get an answer to that yet. What does Zeta have prepared? She talked at the end of this cutscene, the previous one, about their plans are almost ready, so she knows something. I don't know what. And then for Ouroboros, its own category, what's the Eternal Recurrence plan? I don't know. I don't know what their goal is, but we'll find out eventually, right? Who's the Behatted Man? Who's the streamer girl? Don't know them. They still haven't introduced themselves. I'm very curious about them because it seems like the Bracers actually know about the Behatted Man, which is weird. They've never talked about him before. And then we have... Did Campanella actually send the message to us? The CC message. He seemed to reference that very strangely when Bearguard was like, "You're Campanella the Fool. That's nonsense." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I just wanted to have fun." Sounds to me like he's covering up for someone. So that's my thought there. Where's McBurn and why did Shizuna expect him? Where is McBurn in general? But why did Shizuna expect to see him there? That is interesting. What is he up to? I don't know. I don't know if we're actually going to learn anything about that, but I am curious. Oathbreaker's on a business trip? What is that about? But what is this business trip? Is McBurn with him? I don't know. What happens when their deal with Calvard ends? That's an overall, just like, I don't know. That's a question I have, I guess. What is Ix doing if it's unrelated to the Eternal Recurrence? Again, just a random question. I have no idea what his plan is, except, you know, he likes killing. Maybe he wants to kill everyone. He wants Yorda to kill everyone with him. Something like that. Government. I have a category for them. What is the point of sending an assault frame into space? I've asked this question many times. We still don't actually know, but we'll find out eventually. In my head, all I can think is there is an enemy in space that they know about or something, or they need to be able to reach anywhere on the continent immediately, so they want to be able to dive from space to go attack wherever they need to attack. That's the other possibility. So what is Project Levatine? We know a little about what that word means, but that's it. So, and then an unknown category, I have A because Dawn, or D, which is Alter Dawn. So I have that written down as things to keep in mind in general. But either way, we're gonna start Kevin. Looks like it starts a little after Van, so probably around like noon or something, and it goes the farthest. Interesting. Where are you guys going? they're going to Arab. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we actually... What? What? Oh, they picked him up. Damn it, I was like, oh my god, are we gonna have a modeled Grancel or something? Not that, I mean, the remakes have that. You went to Elsign? Oh, we're going to Tharbad. They went all over the place. 2 p.m. Oh, I thought Lapis was driving.
Unbelievable. I finally get a chance to visit Liberl and Elsheim, and I can't even try any of the food? You could have at least let me buy a few souvenirs.
Well, unfortunately, we were running short on time. Now, if we had been traveling through Crossbell or Longport, it would have been a different story. But alas.
Personally, I'm glad we're making haste. Best to steer clear of trouble, you know? Can't say I ever imagined us entering the city like this, though.
Travel by car is the optimal method of transportation in the Republic, especially if we wish to remain undetected. A truth Dingo taught me, as a matter of fact.
That's so.
That one in there.
Oh? Were you familiar with them as well?
That I was. Used to work some under-the-table jobs with him, actually. He was the one who introduced me to Arkride. We got along pretty well, I'd say, on account of us being the same age and all. Heck, we even shared a few drinks together.
I'm starting to think that Dingo knew literally everybody. Somehow he probably knew Rean. He probably... Where he seems to be everywhere. This is ridiculous. Not in a bad way, but it's ridiculous how many people he knew.
Heard about what happened to him last November, though. That some folks have spent the better part of the year dealing with what he left behind.
Unfortunately, yes.
Seeing as I was never directly involved in the situation, I'll refrain from speaking on it.
Well, anyway, what really matters is that everything turned out all right in the end. And that Lapis is finally back to normal. Oh, that reminds me, actually. You mentioned yesterday you got a new body or something?
Mm-hmm. I was considering going back to my old one at first, but... Well, after transferring over to Marduk, Jorg recommended I switch to a new body with all the latest tech.
Apparently, the Meister has connections with a few of Marduk's financial backers. Either way, as I've heard it told, this new body of hers was built to simulate her previous one, albeit with a slightly matured appearance.
Uh-huh, which is why I feel right at home in this thing. But the best part of all is that I'll be able to get updates in the future. I can't really do much with it until it's been properly optimized, of course, but I'll be able to eat my body weight in food in the meantime.
Think you said something about your palate sensors being more accurate now too, right? That things must taste like a real dream. Sure reminds me of someone else I know. Aren't you worried about what all that eating's gonna do to your friend's wallet, though?
Well, I'm open to financial contributions, if you're so concerned.
Oh, wow. It almost looks like there's a bunch of smoke out there. And is it just me, or is everything swaying?
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
That right there is a sandstorm. Heard this region gets a whole bunch of them at the start of spring. And all that swaying you see, that's called a heat haze. They're a pretty common sight in deserts, especially during the summer.
According to local weather reports, sandstorms have been occurring more frequently than usual this year. Fortunately, however, they've been confined to areas outside of the city and... Oh.
There it is!
Oh, so that's the famous 6-star hotel, huh?
Indeed it is. Situated within the city's entertainment district, as opposed to its cultural district. It seems we've finally arrived at our destination, Tharbad.
I can't wait to see what their food is like. I've heard it's simply delectable.
So those kids you mentioned should be there already, right?
Correct. And whether or not you find them suitable for the job, I leave to your discretion.
Ooh. Okay, I thought for sure we were going to start with a car crash. It just felt like something that was going to happen. Okay, that's good. The City of Pleasure. This is very different. Also, I'm not... Like, I don't... It's been over probably 15 years, at least, since I've done the Sky games. So, if I miss anything about Kevin's, like, references and stuff, let me know. Because there's a good chance I will if they don't make it obvious. Oh, too hot for a picnic.
That Etwas must be them.
Oh my gosh, it's LP! Hey! Over here! Swin! Nadia!
So, it was Pigtails and the pretty boy you were talking about, huh? Heard they were just little kids back during the Retributive Tower incident.
Well, they certainly aren't anymore. Anyway, let's park our car first, shall we?
Man, Rufus has come quite a ways, though. Imagining him in Trails of Gold Steel 1.
I can't believe this! You look amazing, LP! Your other body was great too, of course. But this is something else! You look all grown up! Hold your horses, Nadia! I can't breathe!
Can you blame her? You were a shard body for ages. You look great, Lapis. We'll need to make sure to thank Jorg when we see him next.
Thank you, Gosh, Nadia, enough already! What? Oh, I see. Grown-ups don't do hugs, huh? Come on, don't do this to me, LP. If I don't get affection, I'll die!
Do you even hear yourself right now?
I'm pleased to see you're both in good health. I'll assume your homecoming was a good one then?
It was, yeah. Actually got a chance to work through some stuff while we were there, too.
And I'm glad we did. We also got to tell everyone about what happened to my brother. By the way, boss, did you pick out these clothes? Don't tell me this is what you're into.
As is expected of an attendant, I simply chose garments that seemed to best suit my master. And I'll refrain from rising to the bait, thank you.
Rufus and I picked this one out together. It's lovely, don't you think?
Can't say I disagree. By the way, he the guy you mentioned?
Kevin Graham. Just your regular old traveling priest. I've heard a lot about you two. Not just from Rufus, but from Arkride and Wazzy too. And basically everyone in Crossbell.
Guess we really get around, don't we?
We've heard about you too. Like how you're the onion from Gehenna.
Yeah, Wait, I am not an onion!
The Garden's former 3 of Swords. Garden's former 9 of Swords.
I'm Swin Abel, and she's Nadia Rain. Glad to hear you know Van already. Makes things easier for us.
So, I know you probably want to get right down to business, but personally, I think we should have a little fun first. Fun?
You see, I had the two of them make a reservation for us ahead of time. It's been quite a while since we've been together in one place, after all. So I thought, why not take some time to enjoy ourselves at the Aljamera?
He's so different now. So different. He went from, like, noble, big aspirations to, like, a dad. Big time. Although, more... He called her master, so I guess he sees it as he's a loyal servant because she's the only reason he's alive. Wait a minute, this music. I remember hearing this so much that it kind of traumatized me. Is this the... Is this the island music? Nemeth Island? No, I think we heard this earlier.
Here I go, LP! Hiya! What? Not fair, Nadia! Ah!
Don't worry, I got this, Lapis.
Hey, Ass! No need to be a jerk!
don't want to hear that from you!
Oh, now, okay, so the music's actually from technically episode 2, where we were running around the hotel. That's what traumatized me, because I had to listen to it for like an hour while reading. Can't say I ever expected reservations at a luxury hotel, Rufus. But considering you used to be a big shot nobleman, I'm guessing this stuff like this is just your normal everyday, huh? Huh. I was never very fond of flaunting my wealth, honestly. This kind of extravagance is just as new to me as it is apparently is to you. I must say, however, given the nature of your missions in the past, I'd also assumed you'd spent your fair share of time in the lap of luxury. Well, I can't exactly say you're wrong, but it's definitely been a while. Got a loudmouth on my hands that sorta gets in the way, you know? Lapis actually kinda reminds me of... I see being the 5th comes with its own set of struggles. By the way, speaking of the Grolsritter, I've heard the church has been paying particular attention to your airships of late. Man, can't let my guard down around you for one sec, can I? I'm guessing that means you know all the details then. You know, about why I made that request. You flatter me, and more importantly, however, you know as well as I do that my back is against the wall here, Father Kevin. And coupled with my status as a dead man, well, I'd say it makes me rather expendable, wouldn't you agree? Sheesh. Make me sound like the villain, why don't you? Though I guess it's nice to know I have the option.
Rufus! Kevin! Aren't you going to join us?
Gotta get back into
You
reading.
should. Still need to give Boss the old what for, after all. Then,
Oops.
I can go inflict some divine punishment on this no-good onion priest for ignoring that childhood friend of his.
When the heck did I become the... Wait, you know about her?
Anyway, can you two please help me babysit?
How rude! I am an adult, I'll have you know. Talk smack all you want, but I know you can't take your eyes off me right now.
Huh? Well, of course I can't.
Whoa, Nadia, your face looks like a tomato.
I must say, it's rather refreshing to see Nadia so flustered for once.
I am not flustered. I mean, it's simply a fact of life that we're a super lovey-dovey couple.
For what it's worth, I wasn't trying to fluster her. Though I won't deny that we are a lovey-dovey couple.
S, you really have to stop doing that!
Ooh, he's got her figure. Well, not. He's always known, but.
All right. Guess there's no harm in joining in. Let's split into teams, and whoever loses has to treat the winners to ice cream.
Boo! I deserve to be treated to ice cream regardless of whether I win or lose.
Okay.
What? Why?
Gosh, such a princess.
We should probably teach her about the concept of humility someday, huh?
Yes. Someday.
Since when were you such a softie?
Okay. This is a good group. So Kevin seeing them reminds him of him and Reese. Uh-oh, we're back to this song? This is the nighttime theme. I love this song. Wait, that might be the thumbnail as well. I can't decide. And this is delicious, and the cream's so sweet and rich. Is it yogurt, maybe? Something gentle yet sour. Well, whatever it is, it does an absolutely amazing job of tying all these flavors together. Apparently it's made from both camel's milk and fresh cacao. Yeah, is that how you say that? Yeah, that's right? Dan told us that it's got his very own seal of approval. Oh, is it a drink that won the competition? that we helped Bermonti with? Wait, no, he didn't win, though. I don't think. And look how classy it is, and especially with all that pomegranate and those pistachios. When we mentioned we'd be visiting Tharbad, Van wouldn't stop bugging us about coming out here, and said we needed to report back on our experience. So make sure you shoot him a message later, alright? Oh, that reminds me. Maybe I should send a few pics to Aggie and the others too, and just to brag a little, you know? Seconds, please. You're done already? Sheesh. Those people back in the back put their all into making that thing. You can just scarf it down. Ever heard of savoring the flavors? Actually, I believe that's exactly what she's doing. Perhaps even more so than the average gourmet. Although it may look as if she's simply gorging herself, she's actually focusing the entirety of her processing power into the act of consumption. Huh. Guess there really isn't anything rude about... Wait, what the heck is Rosenberg even doing with this technology? Thank you. LP, look over here. I want to send a photo to Aggie real quick. To Amya's? Oh. Good idea. I'm glad I'm not stuck being the sole voice of reason for once. Now then, isn't it about time you told us what's going on? Right. Is it gonna be voice, please? Oh yeah, Rufus mentioned you were here for business. And whatever that business is, you want our help with it, huh? Truth be told, I have yet to hear any solid details about his situation myself. However, I assume that's only because he has, so far, been unable to speak on it. Got it in one. Trust me when I say I've got my reasons, alright? That also means I'm gonna avoid making any definitive statements about the future, at least until we know what exactly the situation is. Well, can't really say this will be a first for us, but... True, we've definitely dealt with our fair share of super secret 4 SPGs in the past, although the ones given them out were usually pretty sketchy. But considering this is coming from a Dominion, I guess I don't need to be too worried. Sorry, I didn't quite catch all that. Dominions are at the top of... the ones at the top of the Grelsritter hierarchy, right? Like Celise or Gaius. Oh, and Bearcard at one point. I am consistently surprised by your connections, but yes, you're right. Which means that, as the 5th, I can make sure you're paid handsomely for any and all aid you're willing to offer.
That being said, though, Swin, Nadia, think you'd mind heading off to do your own thing for a bit?
Huh?
What do you...
I'll pay for all your expenses, of course. Feel free to do some sightseeing, enjoy the local cuisine, whatever you want. I mean, don't you dream of living that lazy life? You could just chill and...
Now hold on!
What are you trying to say? You want to cut us loose or something?
Boss? What's this all about?
So you two knew about this, did you?
I promise we're not trying to exclude you guys or anything. It's just that... well, I felt bad about forcing you to come along.
We know full well the path you two have walked. We simply wish to be more respectful of your feelings going forward. All that to say, this is your choice to make. Well, actually, it's Father Kevin's, but I digress.
Wait.
Is this about our oath?
Yeah. You guys swore to never kill again, right?
We're no longer anyone's tools, and we'll never force anyone to be ours.
You're the last person we're ever going to kill.
Farewell.
Well, let's just say this mission isn't gonna be casualty-free. And if you're not feeling up to it, I don't intend on pushing you to take part.
What in the hell is he trying to do?
You understand what I'm getting at, right?
I know just how important that oath is to you, too. Which is why I'd prefer to not drag you into this.
As for why I'm joining, I'm already a rotten bastard. And Lapis, well, she was always different from us anyhow. I imagine shouldering such a burden will be of little consequence to her.
How could you possibly know that? You know, we did a little research into your background recently, Mr. Thousand-Hand Guardian. Or should I call you the Heretic Hunter?
The Church's Punisher. The man who rivals even Iscariot. While we were still with the Gardens, the Overseers warned us to be more wary of you than even the Society's own enforcers.
Well, I certainly don't feel like I could beat him. And I guess I can see why they'd view me as a threat. Actually, want to hear a funny story? See, during last year's whole Horacion debacle, I was on standby, in case things went sour, you know? If Almada or the Gardens got a little too close to fulfilling their plan, I was instructed to take him out, with one very particular artifact.
The same one you used to eliminate that Anguis.
Consider yourselves lucky that you left the Gardens. Knew a few folks that had been abducted and brainwashed by them, so I imagine you guys weren't there of your own free will or anything. But nevertheless, if we'd bumped into each other back then, you two would have been hunted down no mercy.
That's some confidence you got there.
We wouldn't have gone down easily. Not then, and not now.
Kevin! There's no need to be so rude to them.
At any rate, we won't be starting this request of his until tomorrow, which means you'll have the rest of the evening to think things over. And considering this establishment is only open until 7 p.m., I believe it would behoove us to move on to our lodgings for the night.
Right. Guess this really isn't the best place to hash things out anyway.
Doubt we'll have an answer for you anytime soon, though. Wait. We're staying here, aren't we? At the Old Jumeirah?
While I certainly wish that were the case, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of money at the moment. You see, after paying for both the pool and dinner, I have not but 10,000 mira to my name.
He had all his hidden assets seized by the CID recently. The secret bank account he made while he was still in the Empire, his stocks, credit, ingots, all gone.
Damn, they really stripped you bare, huh? Well, you have my sympathies. Maybe you can ask your little brother if he's got cash to spare?
I'd like to believe I'm not that shameless. That aside, I am dead. It wouldn't do to rise from the grave asking for money. In any event, I'm no longer a target of high priority to the CID.
Which means you just got a whole lot easier to hire.
Wait a sec. Then what was with that sports car you were driving? That thing's gotta cost at least $1 million.
That was a rental from Elsheim.
Oh.
In fact, I've already returned it to the dealer.
Something else to wrap my head around. So where are we staying then?
In the cultural district. The inn we booked is supposed to have some really tasty food, too.
I remember that inn.
How could you?
Wait, that's not her money, though. Is it? Was it all their money pooled together? Well, I guess maybe he was paying them regardless. Or she just really wanted to stay at the hotel, which I wouldn't blame her. $10 a.m. So they're staying at the inn behind there. I haven't been back here since like chapter 3, Daybreak 1, I believe. Was it chapter 3? Chapter 2? Actually, it might have been chapter 2.
Just as delicious as dinner. Shaky shaka, right? The flavors of the eggs and ground meat mixed together just wonderfully.
It's shakshuka, Lapis, a traditional Central Eastern breakfast that uses both spices and chili pepper. Figured it might be a little too heavy to start the day with, but I think some spice was actually exactly what I needed.
Always good to try some of the local cuisine, you know? Also, I gotta ask, Lapis, how the heck are you keeping your dress so clean? I mean, you eat like a trash compactor.
Huh?
With her superb etiquette skills, of course. Another product of her superior processing power. You see, in order to maintain the grace befitting a Rosenberg doll, she utilizes her singularity to...
Would someone please pay attention to me?
Oh, she's awake. Oops. Oh, there we go. Didn't sleep well, huh? I told you to relax. The rooms are actually pretty comfy once you get used to them. The owner's been really kind so far, too. Seems Fairy was right about this place after all. There's more where that came from. Feel free to ask for seconds. Yeah, I guess, but I'm still annoyed. After all that time at the pool yesterday and last night's amazing dinner, how could I not want more? Now that I think about it, I suppose we would have been able to afford the night there if I had rented a lesser car. What? Hey, cut him some slack. I know he may look like he's got it all together, but remember, the guy was waited on hand and foot for most of his life. I know, but still. I guess I'll just have to give up on my dream of staying at a six-star hotel someday. Poof, like dust in the wind. I'm sorry, Nadia. You must have wanted to have breakfast there, didn't you? That's not why she's so upset, Lapis. Look, I'll save up the cash so I can take you there one day myself. Sound good? I'll even set up a reservation for one of our anniversaries. It'll be just the two of us. Stop! You're really putting on the show this morning, Nadia. Anyway, you all right with us tagging along today? Even if we didn't end up coming to an agreement last night, that's fine. The situation's pretty up in the air at the moment anyway. Should give me a chance to see your skills in action, too. Gotta make sure they're up to par, you know? Too, when I said I don't plan on forcing either of you to do anything you don't want on the mission, I meant it. But that being said, I'd rather not have our chances of success lowered because you two ended up wavering when it mattered. Understand? We'll show you what we're capable of. Nothing more, nothing less. Just know that we'll be watching you too. Fine with me, though I'll warn you there ain't much to see. Then it's settled. Today we'll be spending time in each other's company. So, let's get... Wait, where are we going? Well, first, we need to do some poking around to see what we can dig up. Like I said before, I still don't have the info I need to make sense of the situation. Well, it'd help if you told us. You know what? Never mind. It'll probably be fine if we just wander around like Van and the others do, right? Sounds good, like a good idea to me, though you're gonna need to be the one doing the sniffing around in that case. Well, I don't exactly got Arkride's nose for things, but let's get going. Might be worth lending a helping hand to some people in the area too. You know, how he does. I figured you might say as much, and that's why I made it a point to spread rumors of our presence last night. I imagine there should be a few forest PGs waiting for us already. Unfortunately, we know a pair of ample experience in that line of work. Forest PGs are those things that get posted on the back of bulletin boards, right? I'm so jealous. You guys must have had so much fun on those jobs, and all without me. Emphasis on jobs, Lapis. Anyway, you really do use every trick in the book, don't you? Did you get Van's permission for this? No, but as long as we refrain from abusing his system, I doubt he'll find fault in our methods. Plus, we can always explain ourselves when we next get in touch with him. I expect the two of you will put in a good word for us when the time comes. Gift him a few rare sweets, and I bet he'll pretend it never even happened. You're probably right. Let's just get a move on already, yeah? Damn, easy to please and everyone knows it. Guy's got it rough, huh? Alright, folks. Time for us to play Spriggan. Let's head out and check out those bulletin boards we saw earlier. Let's. And when we have a chance, I'd also like to teach you both about our new battle tactics. Oh right, Marduk's new cheat system. Might also be a good idea to see if the guilds put out any monster subjugation requests recently. Oh, and maybe we can grab a few snacks along the way. Alright. Lapis is accompanying... What? Lapis isn't a party member? Well, Lapis doesn't actually... So she's Toa. Oh, man. She fought with us before in Reverie. And that reminds me, Arkride made a request of us during the social gathering. Right. Food. You'd like our testimonials on any sweets. Oh, I can't look back on them. Oh, yeah. For his review blog, right? That definitely sounds like Van. Yep, and he's got the perfect foodies on the job. I see, so in exchange for fresh material, we get post-facto approval on completed 4SPGs. Indeed, we ought to take him up on it. I can sort out our 4SPG reports. Would you mind handling the blog end of things, Lapis? Piece of cake, with a spot of tea on the side. Atta girl, LP, always lightening the workload. We're lucky to have you two with us. We'll just roll with it that way then. Okay. Alright. They have... Oh, I have to eat one first. Did I miss any? Oh, I missed 2.
Alright, I'll put it on the blog.
If you would be so kind.
Buckwheat flour gives the dough a highly sophisticated aroma, and the brown sugar paste imparts a compacted depth of flavor. Suitable tea snack for refreshing the soul.
Alright, I'll put it on the blog.
Hope it goes over well.
This cannoli has a chocolate base and a crunchy golden garnish. The texture and sweetness are a perfect match, forming a balance only true craftsmanship could achieve. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, you guys are back. Okay, I guess I'll get this first.
That's the way it goes.
I gotta look at all your stuff. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff to learn. Damn. You got an X? Oh. We've seen this, though, at the beginning of the game. I don't think I realized it was an X move. Damn. That? Oh, I don't have any left. Oh, no. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Still a long haul to go.
He's an arts user, right? More so, or is it physical? Yeah, this is magic, so... Heavy stun? Ooh. We'll go to 3.
Nice. I'm flying high.
Ooh. Oh, wait, why do you only have 4 moves? Okay, it's been a while. I don't remember Swin's stuff that much, but we did play him in Daybreak 2, so... Everything he does has mark on it. Huh? This is your line attack, okay. True pep boost, 30% HP, CP plus 30, remove debuffs, this is very good. Is she included in this? I don't remember. If she's included in this, she can get 30 HP or CP back from this. Oh. And Nanapalooza. I will upgrade you.
Does that raise my charm stat too?
I think this is your main damage move. There it is too. Okay, so it has target in a line and restore to party. That's what I was looking for. I was like, huh, how's that supposed to be represented? But they actually have party on there. Yeah, this is a good one.
I'm finer tuned now.
Flute Gang, remove buffs?
Acceptable.
Straight, defend. I don't know if I know this move. Did he have this in Reverie? Boost recovery? Ooh. X plus. Extreme stun? Wait, what? Oh, man.
Acceptable.
Okay, and then I have 1 for you. I mean, this is a big damage move. I don't...
Still not strong enough.
It's a small circle, so I don't know. Maybe I should have went for that instead for AoE damage, but... Okay, and then your equipment. They're wearing stuff that's worse than... Is ringmail? Survival vest is so much better. What the hell? Well, I'll still throw these on. I'm planning to get everyone their own stuff eventually. Fiber. Ringmail. Fiber. Oh boy, and I don't have extra Baltic eyes or anything like that. Although until we fight it doesn't matter, and I... Ooh. Debuff immunity? Oh, this thing actually was worth getting from the auction. Huh. That might be good on... I don't know about any of you, but if I'm gonna go with anyone, it'll probably be Nadia. Where is it? Rainbow bracelet. Orbment?
You may leave this to me.
Oh, I gotta turn these off too. They're too loud. Okay, this'll take a minute. Oh my god. I have so much stuff. I can do the whole 3rd row here. Alright, and I can actually do the 4th row a little bit, and I think Nadia, you'll get these two. Wait. I'm gonna get that one and that one. Yeah. Oh man. Alright, I don't know if this is good. Oh, I missed one in you. I don't even know what to give you, because I need to go get more stuff. So we need to get it to Grimgarten again. I'll give you a strike one. But I don't really know what I was going for here. I wanted to get him magical start too. That's pretty much it. He's got Spirit Buster here because he's like time-based. He's got Seraphic Force, which is great. Swin, Executioner. Almost Extirpator, but not quite. And Quick Start. She has a random assortment of stuff, but she has Revenging Arts. Since she has red, it makes it hard to get her ATS stuff as well, like easily. But we'll get there eventually. I need to get her like a Mine 3 and a bunch of stuff, so. And then he has just random stuff in here at the moment. I very much need to go to Grimgarten before anything. Okay, well, let's search around here first. Welcome to the Hilal Tavern and Inn. I hear you know that Spriggan guy. He and his company really helped us out, so you guys are welcome too. That's right, Van and the others did stay here last year. In that case, we might get more information than we would have otherwise. That's the hope, at least. Anyway.
Then?
Hilal Tavern and Inn is the best lodging in the cultural district. Your pleasant stay is guaranteed. My mom's cooking is delicious too. It's even popular with the merchants. Okay. I can't shard search? Oh. Interesting. Did you get enough? I'm happy that you seem to enjoy your meal. If you're going out, then you'd better hurry. I'll prepare a nice dinner for when you get back. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the food here is yummy, so let's work up an appetite while we make the rounds.
Looking is always free, you know. Come again.
Huh. He said he was poor, but I have 300,000 Mira.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
Alright, does that count? Gourmet?
I'll send this review to Van. Van's gonna be so stoked.
Aha, the sweet layers of cheese in between boost the sweet factor, making for an extra satisfying baklava, an instant fave. Maybe staying here isn't so bad after all. 3-star? Oof. Every day is sweltering. I feel like the sun is especially strong this year. I suppose Tharbad is in the middle of the desert. Naturally, finding ways to cool off during breaks is a sort of tradition here. So you can expect me to take it easy until tonight's business meeting. This inn caters to us merchants, which is why I always come here to take it easy. I gave Hala a souvenir. All that's left is to make sure the business meeting goes well. Okay. I do remember that guy. Oh. I'm guessing that's our room. Nope, this is our room. Alright. I'm having trouble reading today, so hopefully I get better at it. Altina? Oh, is someone calling? We'll get there. Yeah, it's...
My apologies for contacting you so suddenly. Kevin, Rufus, Lapis, it's good to see you again. Though I suppose we last spoke the day before yesterday. I'm glad to see you two as well. Swin, Nadia, it's been some time.
Tilly, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful now. It's been about 2 years, right? Heard you bumped into Lapis and the others at Marduk's HQ. Oh. Yep, we even ate a few snacks together at, the High Tree? They were simply divine. I think you mean high tea, but anyway, we weren't expecting to hear from you. And I have a suspicion you're not calling as an alumnus of Thor's, now are you? Sharp as ever, I see. Correct, I'm not calling as an alumnus of Thor's. Instead, I'm calling on behalf of the Epstein Foundation regarding one of Marduk's former commissions. You're talking about that thing Celise and Leon dealt with, aren't you? The Mirhan Garten operation, that's the one I helped with. Oh no, I'm getting a bad feeling about all this. What, did the Society take it over or something? Wouldn't be surprised if the Oathbreaker, well, actually, considering what happened 2 years ago. Oh, you think this had something to do with that creepy old guy? I'm afraid his presence is unconfirmed at the moment. However, we've recently spotted a young woman inside whose coat of arms bears a resemblance to the Society's. They're almost certainly connected. I imagine that either Novartis or the Fool are involved as well, considering their proficiency with technology, I mean. They independently operate an advanced space network, I'm told. The Astral Code, was it? Guess that little collaboration of yours gave you some pretty valuable insight, huh? Anyway, we're on the case, Altina. We'll help investigate this Grim Garten of yours, or whatever it's called. You sure came to that decision fast. You're not even gonna let us talk it over? Look, I know it probably doesn't have anything to do with why we're here in Tharbad, but I've heard these Garten places can be all kinds of useful. Plus, I imagine trekking through it'll give us some insight into what the Society's up to, which we could also use as bargaining chips. You know, when exchanging info with Arkride and the Thor's folks. Huh? Well, I appreciate you are agreeing to help. We'll reward you for your assistance too, of course. I'll send the portal locating search application to your Zypha now. I believe there should be one somewhere in either the cultural or entertainment district. Once you find it, go ahead and try accessing it. Alright. What? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how quick you are to use people for your own benefit, particularly Van and Tilly. This is about that bargaining chip thing I said. Come on, we all got things we're hiding, Nadia. I'm just trying to give them a little incentive to share. Not that I'm expecting them to tell us anything useful about the Garten, though. We're all exploring in separate sections, apparently. Should be interesting. It'll give me a chance to see what you two are really made of, at least. There. Bring it on. Could you stop trying to pick a fight over everything? Anyway, we've had a few experiences with the Mirhan Garten ourselves, so we won't slow you down. Yeah, they got this in the bag, but sadly I'll probably be stuck on support duty. In any event, let's be on the lookout for portals going forward. Okay. Yeah. Shard search. It works. Alright, is there anything back in here then?
Let's do a search.
No.
Shall we search?
Oh wow, that is a lot of main story stuff. I don't know why I'm so mad at myself that I can't speak today.
Welcome to March on
It's when I go an entire week without talking, my facial muscles just kind of, stop, and then talking is hard. I can't explain it. Hammam is perfect for a hot day like today. It'll wash away your sweat and leave you feeling refreshed. We had a drought last year, but nothing major since. Boy, I'm so thankful that Professor Hamilton and the Vern Company did that irrigation work for us 20 years ago. I heard about that from Van's group. Apparently the water is drawn here from the oasis. When it almost dried up, the professor and the others did some construction work, right? That's right. You could say Tharbad is indebted to Professor Hamilton. Well, this was 20 years ago, so a lot of people seem to have forgotten what she did for us. People from the capital came up with a solution after last year's drought. Which reminds me, a rumor's been going around since yesterday. Apparently that crew's back. If so, I'd like to say hi. Sounds like Arkride and his group are well respected here. Indeed, it was worth spreading that rumor. This is Tharbad's rainy season, Even if it's hot, we still get rain. Sudden squalls can cause water to rise rapidly and drop the levels in the underground waterway, too. Desert sand doesn't really retain water either, giving us another thing to contend with.
Are you entering the hammam?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
sure
novel.
You're gonna have an achievement for this one, right? For some reason, they didn't have one in Basil.
I think I might be liquefying.
They didn't have one in Basil, so... You don't get an animation of walking in like
That sounds
Van.
like this a habit.
Interesting.
I'm glad you seem to enjoy yourself.
Yeah? Okay. I hope I didn't miss one. No. Yeah, there's no Basil sauna, so...
That's the way it goes.
I didn't miss it, I don't think.
Come out wherever you are.
Yep, underground waterway, we don't need to go there. Pretty sure we caught the Devancy brothers there one time.
Central Eastern culture.
Oh boy.
How about a shard search?
Okay. That's the end of the district. We're gonna go like this. Project Startaker, was it? Sounds pretty popular. And I haven't really been following the news, but nowadays they're showing stuff about it even on the streets. The president and that astronaut are pretty much ingrained in my memory now. Seeing as they're fellow citizens of the Republic, I can't help but want to cheer for them too.
Shall we search?
Don't be shy.
They've
Stop
got
on
a
by.
huge slab of meat just hanging there. I wonder how it tastes.
Who could have ever guessed you'd be scouting out your next meal?
Yep, it's good to have the old LP back.
Reminds me of a certain someone.
You're talking about Reese, right? Hello there. We've got traditional Central Eastern camel meat for sale, as well as goat. Or are you talking... Camel? Like the pack animal? Does that really taste good? But of course, camel dishes are a staple in the Central East. From spiced stews to kebabs cooked over an open flame. You're drooling, you know. We did just eat, but maybe it's worth a try. Camels are more familiar to us people of the desert than any other creature. After all, you only need a little bit of water and grass to raise them, and they're a valuable source of protein. We're really thankful for them.
Hey there, what would you like?
Oh. Hey there.
Come again.
Hold a bursting barbecue? Alright.
Thanks for the grub.
Okay, first of all, it's not premium. It's not a sweet. Of course, Lapis is making it.
The
CP?
more you make, the more you can eat. Your taste buds will dance till they drop.
Thanks for the grub.
18. Damn.
Get your spices here.
Are these spices for vegetables? That's right. We carry most Central Eastern ingredients. Our spices are particularly popular in Western countries, and Tharbad has long served as a sort of liaison for such flavors. Even nowadays, traders order them from me. The rarer spices are said to be worth more than their weight in gold. So I can understand why this Oasis City has become a hub for trade.
Alright, let's move.
You know, I sent my daughter out on an errand and she still hasn't come back. I thought Imani had grown to be reliable, but maybe she's not there yet.
Have your eye on anything in particular?
Damn, you're just giving me a
Thank you
bunch of
very much.
new stuff. Rufus, alright.
Thanks for the grub.
I'll send this review
Alright.
to Van.
Sure, go wild.
The crunch of those thin layered threads of pastries out of sight. Threads of pastries out of sight. Oh, and the way it contrasts with the cream inside. Tops. I'm no Reese, but I could down an infinity plus one of them. What? 3 stars again? Everyone talks like it's the best thing ever, and then they're like 3 stars.
Kitchen duty. Very well. I believe this should be sufficient.
I noticed it said Rufus A, because it
Thanks for the grub.
doesn't have his last name anymore. This is a shisha? Oh, right, the pipe. A well-known Central Eastern hookah. Didn't some illegal stuff make the rounds during last year's film festival and cause a lot of trouble? Why, aren't you well informed? Well, who could have guessed you'd have heard about the orbital shishas? As I understand it, those were collected by the authorities due to containing unapproved components. It's a shame for all the people who got caught up in that sordid affair, but I assure you, there's nothing wrong with traditional ones. Of course, I can't recommend it to minors, but you fellas should give it a try. You're a smooth one. I did hear rumors about that incident. Apparently they didn't tell the public that the shishas had a drug extracted from a certain plant. You know that girl, Sinem, who helps out at the bazaar? I feel like I haven't seen her since this morning. I'm a little worried. Oh yeah, I remember her.
Come and see if you like.
How about some Central Eastern textiles, antiques? They both make great souvenirs. Wow, what a pretty design. You sure have a unique style. My, I'm happy to hear that. Your outfit is marvelous too. These are called kilims. They're woven by hand in the traditional style, so they're durable and last a long time. Please have a look. More and more Central Eastern textiles are being made by machine, but everything here has been woven by hand. We have traditional garments for sale too, so take your time and look around.
Why, hello.
Anya's? Really? Huh. Who's giving it to her?
Thank you.
Oh, wait, trade.
Hello.
Oh, I have so many. Oh. Okay, I need more red metals and stuff. It's okay. You can buy those. Much better than just trading for them here. Yeah. I do need more of these. Could use an attack 3. I think I need another brick too. I need more evasion. This is such a waste though. Oh no, not really. Just an upgrade, so it's fine. I have an excessive amount, so. A blind 2 would be very good. Yeah. I need more impede 2s as well. Maybe just one.
Thank you. Why, hello. Thank you.
Alright, that's it from her. Okay, now I can fix some stuff. Alright, I believe that's it. Just upgraded where I could. Strike 2, evade 2, etc. Yeah. I don't know, it's always confusing. There's so much I can do there.
Let's do a search.
Yep, up here.
How about a shard search?
Alright. A lot of people are taking time off of work due to all the space program craze. I won't deny jumping on the bandwagon myself. Klim requested we come to Tharbad, so here we are. Weren't you guys here last time with your son? Yeah. Last time we came, something happened while we were en route, causing my family a lot of trouble. But this time, we'll enjoy ourselves, the Central Eastern way, even if it is the height of summer. Lynn became friends with a local child the last time we took a family trip here. It sounds like they promised to see each other again, so I'm glad we came. That's where Imani is. Long time no see, Imani. Hey, Clem, what are you doing in Tharbad? Have you come to see me? Yep, my dad suggested we take the day off, so I begged him to bring me here. I brought you a present too. Here, it's my favorite picture book. Wow, thanks. Let's read it together, Clem. Okay. Me and Imani became friends last time I took a trip here. She said she wanted to hear about the fairy tales in the West. I don't know why, but I do remember that. So I brought a picture book. Clem told me we'd see each other again, but he actually came back. It sounds like he's gonna be here for a while too, so I gotta show him lots of fun places. I think she showed him about the history of here, so...
Come out wherever you are.
Yeah, why do I remember that? They had like 3 lines. I wonder if anyone checked the bulletin board. Are you looking for... I don't know what's going to happen. I really need someone to look into it as soon as possible. Sounds like he posted a request. He's looking for, I'm always going to forget names unless I... Monir? No, it was before that. It was before that. You talked about it. No. Where's the name? Ah, yeah, there it is. Sinem. Sinem. They're probably missing. He said he hasn't seen her in a while, so...
Shall we search?
And that's the guy that we left her with. Sounds like Sarah and Shahina are back in Tharbad. Oh yeah. They even made their movie debuts recently. I can't help but admire them. I gotta practice as much as I can so one day I can dance alongside them. Their house is literally right over there, right? This is the Bracer Guild. Alright, we'll wait till we look at everyone else. Oh, the old people. Come now, Abdullah. People are still inventing useful things. Even the Oasis's irrigation owes its success to the Republic's technological prowess. Nothing will get better if everyone remains apathetic. Good grief, you young people these days get swept up in every little fad. Recently, it's been all about the T-phone thingamajig and its shameful diversions. It's corrupting their minds. Now's the time to return to a traditional, modest lifestyle. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, they could be at home. Door's locked. Oh, are you a traveling priest? I wasn't told you would be here today. Maybe the Vicar knew? Ah, sorry. I'm only dropping by. No need to make a fuss. I just figured that since I'm here, I'd attend a Central Eastern style service. Is that so? Well, if you need anything at all, let me know. I guess that's to be expected. Even she seems to think you're just a traveling priest. I wonder what the phony father is investigating. In the Central East, people believe that Adusha, the wind goddess, and Adios, the sky goddess, are one and the same. They simply interpret her differently. We all still adhere to the Septian beliefs. Please, feel free to say a prayer in the temple.
Shall we search?
Was he called an onion for his hair? His hair does kind of have that onion thing. Is that where it came from? Yeah, I just brought up a picture of onions. Which is super random, but... Because I was like, why would you call him an onion if like this? Because this doesn't really... But yeah, no. Spring onions, when they're full, they kind of... And then he has a white outfit, so... I can actually see it a lot more than I thought. I don't know.
Let's do a search.
Normal onion doesn't work. Spring onion, absolutely. You know, if you did your hair like differently, people wouldn't call you that. Though I was not done in here. I got so distracted by the onion.
Come out wherever you are.
Apparently, Tharbad's changed a lot over the last 20 years or so. We built luxury hotels, erected the entertainment district, but some things haven't changed. Our faith and traditions are the same as ever. I'll be sure to pray again today so that Adusha will continue to bless us with her guidance. Excuse me, sir. Are you perchance a traveling priest? As the Vicar of Tharbad, I'll provide you with whatever help I can. I appreciate it. I look forward to working together while I'm in town. Huh? He seems awfully understanding. If I remember right, the minions are specifically affiliated with the Congregation for the Sacraments. They're not usually on good terms with priests belonging to the Congregation for Divine Worship. Really? Well, it does seem like there have been some developments within the church. It's likely connected. I've heard rumors about you, but I was told you'd be coming. There is no need for further chit-chat. As the Vicar of Tharbad, I'll provide you with whatever help I can. You were told he was coming? I thought this was, like, secret. Oh. Huh. Oh, it says Sarah and Shahina's house right here. I don't know if they moved or something. Alright, I didn't even look over there. What's going on over here? Oh, yep, they're dancing. Yep. My big sister's beautiful. Arya, were you the librarian? Well, she was working in the library at the school. I think. And she's also really smart and really popular around the neighborhood.
So sleepy.
You can't have Tharbad without a hot sun and dry air. I'd be hard-pressed to say they're pleasant for visitors from the capital, but as someone born and raised here, it's the perfect place to replenish your spirit. I'll have the opportunity to use this opportunity to charge my batteries to the fullest. I'm glad my mom and little brother seem to be doing well. They're the reason I can do my best in the capital. Arya is a hard-working young woman. She seems to be raring to go wherever she goes. And that's why I'd at least like her to try and relax while she's here in her hometown.
How dull. There's no hiding from me.
Okay, they're watching space program stuff, I assume. Hello there, we got space program merchandise for sale. According to the government, the program's nearly at its climax. It's hard not to be over the moon.
How can I help you?
Oh, I can buy these
come
anywhere.
again.
Oh. Hold.
Let's give this a whirl.
We can fish. Okay.
Let's give this a whirl. Ha!
It's new. It's new.
Ooh, here it comes.
I'm so bad at that. There we go.
Looks good to me.
That's not what I'm looking for. It is free defense too, though.
Ha! Ooh, here it comes.
Damn, two of them.
Looks good to me.
New? And an A rank. U material plus. Ooh. That is pretty good. You could farm that. My little brother and I are tour guides. We were just showing people the oasis when the performance started. Sarah and Shahina are back. Sarah and Shahina are back. No, wait, no. Are back. They sure have become popular. We've been following them since the start, so it's satisfying to see. We've known them for a long time. Just like them, we're siblings who work together. Since our life stories are similar, we find ourselves empathizing with each other. Sarah and Shahina are so impressive. They came home famous. Now they're gonna do a homecoming performance. I could cry. I absolutely have to see it. Uh-oh.
All right.
Alrighty.
Of course.
Sure
Oh,
thing.
Got it.
Alrighty.
I don't get to play Lapis. Oh my god.
Dang it.
That is so fast. Alright.
Yay, us!
Oh, wait, is that the trick? Nope. Nope.
Dang it.
You basically high speed and then tap. Nope. I tapped too long. Okay, one more time.
Dang it.
So,
Alright, one more time.
Yay, us!
I mean, it seems just as likely. You don't have to try figuring out, because you don't, without high speed, it's still so fast, there's no point in trying to time it.
damn, that's a lot of fish.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine.
Uh-uh.
Yeah! Got something! This is the catch of the century!
Hey! Literally.
Shall we search?
Alright, I believe that, yeah? Other than going in there, we might as well start checking off all the main story. Oh! Dang, that girl's got some moves. Wow, this might be the first time I've actually seen them do their thing. Mario!
That was amazing, you guys! Thanks, Mario. Gotta say, though, doing this sort of thing for interviews still throws me off a little.
I agree. Even compared to appearing in films, it's a different sort of nerve-wracking.
Don't worry. The material you gave me should make for a great article. I'll put it all together once I get back to Edith.
Congratulations, Mario.
Huh? Wait a second. Nadia? Swin? Oh, wow. It's been forever, you two. I didn't know you were in Tharbad.
I forgot they met them? When did you meet them? Yeah, last time we saw each other was when we did the school festival show, right? Oh. Hi to you too, Sarah. Thanks for giving us a hand with that, by the way.
He didn't do much. You all had that performance well in hand. But before we continue, these three are?
Whoops, sorry. Pleasure to meet ya. Imagine my luck running into the stunning sisters who dance their way into everyone's tongues and the silver screen. Everyone's tongue. Oh, like word of mouth. Why the confusion, Marielle? Oh, that's right. You only saw the fairy version of me before. Oh, that would explain it. Do you at least remember me, Miss Ayame?
Huh? You're...
Oh, yeah. I guess you technically did meet Rufus before. See, on the day of the school festival, I couldn't help noticing that Van and crew were there one moment and gone the next. Left me scratching my head, but just as I just carried on with my field reporting until suddenly someone called out to me. And from there, I was led to that weird place, though the hows and whys of it are still way beyond me. Seriously though, I can't thank you two enough for what you did back then. You've nothing to thank us for. We were only repaying a debt after all. Exactly, and after all the kindness he showed me, it was only right to show him some in return. Not sure I follow, but glad to hear you were there for her. So, this guy is your leader, and the girl's his little sister. And then a priest on top of that. It makes me wonder what it is that ties you together. You and me both. Our group's so all over the place now that I can't even come up with a name for us. Why not the Picnicking Front again? That never worked in the first place. You know, Arkride and I actually go back a fair ways. We used to pal it up all the time with Dingo Brad too. So no need for suspicion, okay? Just treat me like you'd treat any other traveling clergyman. You really are with the church then. I guess it's okay in that case. My sister and I are greatly indebted to Van, so we trust he's a good judge of character. Indebted, huh? Is that all it is? Chahina, can we leave a good impression, a good first impression, please? Oh. Well, either way, I'll be looking forward to seeing that homecoming performance you two are putting on. And as for you, Mario, I'm betting that you've got all sorts of other topics to tackle. Yup, I'm actually here on a business trip to cover a certain movie that's in the works. In fact, I've even got a meeting with its director and sponsors later. Well, now I'm curious. You're a lot busier than we expected, though. Just try not to push yourself too hard, okay? Aw, this is nothing. My schedule's still got plenty of wiggle room for rest days. But you know, all the hustle's really making me realize how incredible Dingo was. I mean, he was juggling reporter work and side gigs while keeping a personal life without a sweat. Personal life, eh? I always took the guy for a 24/7 workaholic. Oh, well, this is just something Meld Magazine's editor-in-chief told me, but apparently whenever Dingo finished up a major piece, he'd always put in time off for a vacation. Oh. One of them was actually here in Tharbad, funnily enough. He came back a little after the film festival incident last year. Really, that whole thing is such a mess, though. But thanks to Van and the rest of Arkride Solutions, the city was back to normal in only about a month or so. Well, there'd definitely be less of a crowd than during the event. It makes for a more relaxing stay that way. You really know your stuff, Onionhead. Like I always say, the perfect time to go on vacay is when everyone else is slaving away at their 9-to-5s. I don't think that's the point he was trying to make. If only I could have seen what the festival food stalls were selling. Given that it sounds to have ended on a happy note, I'm sure you'll have another opportunity to partake in the future. Anyhow, I hope you guys make it to our homecoming performance. It's gonna be so much fun. There are plenty of local attractions to enjoy as well. I have a few recommendations if you're interested. Lay 'em on us. Oh, and while we're rubbing elbows, don't hesitate to get in touch if you need any help. You can even assist with the matters of the heart. After all, listening to the troubles of lost land is all in a day's work for a man of the cloth. That's not... What a clown. You sure you're from the church and not a circus? Hey, have some faith in me. I'm as priestly as they come. Well, that was a lovely chat, but what were we meant to be looking into exactly? Only the father here can say, though he looks to have obtained the exact answers he needed. He did? From our conversation just now? Nothing gets by you, does it? Couldn't have gotten them to lower their guards for me on my own, though, so props were their due. Now then, on to our next little activity. You smelly, rotten... We were just a means to an end then, huh? Have it your way. What the hell did you get out of them? Out of curiosity... Oh, can we fish at the oasis? Uh-oh. I mean, it shouldn't be specifically off limits. Hungry for some Tharbadi food, are we, LP? I wouldn't be opposed to scrimping on every bit of Mira we can. Oh, buddy, you guys will get on board with anything. Small wonder you wound up calling yourselves the Picnicking Front. I already fished. Huh, weird. We'll be staying here for about a week, making it a vacation of sorts, with some performances on the side. Perhaps our meeting here is fate telling you to take it easy. Seeing you two reminds me of the show at our MISC Academy Festival, Nadia and Swin. I gotta work hard for our homecoming performance, so I'm at least as good as the ARMA students were. I'll be covering those two closely while I'm out here. Sisters on site, local air tour assisters prepare for homecoming performance. It's just what the paper's looking for. I'll follow in Dingo's footsteps and finish the article in my downtime. Got an appointment for an interview tomorrow about a new movie, so I've got to get prepped for that. Huh. Hold on. What did you get out of this conversation? Okay, so it kind of started like right around here. Arkride and I go a fair ways back, so no need for suspicion. You were talking to Mariel, so you're looking for something from her, probably. As for you, Mariel, I'm betting you've got all... Okay, so we asked her a question about what she's doing. Were you looking for what Mariel's up to? Mariel better not be the person you're trying to kill. All the hustle. Maybe you're following something that she's looking into? The movie? What is your goal, Kevin? It's pretty interesting.
Wherever you are.
Oh. Ah, shit.
Are just rewards.
I probably should get this out of the way, shouldn't I? You know, before that, let's look at the rest of the zone, and then we'll do that. So, Bracer Guild. Ah, are you a traveling priest? We don't see many of you at our guild branch. A temple never notified us of any developments, though. Oh, I'm just here on a little investigation. Nothing worth fussing over, really. An investigation for the church. What about, I have to wonder? And who are these people accompanying you? Uh-oh, I think we're setting off herald warning bells. Well, neither of us really look like the usual crowd a traveling priest would be running with. Though I wouldn't say we're the biggest we're the biggest sore thumbs in the group. Not to assume, but are you two the pair who were acting as substitutes for the Spriggan and Edith last spring? We've heard about your collaboration with Elaine as well. Our branches share information, you see. Red alert, the guild's mining our personal data. It keeps us both on a leash and close at hand in case of emergency. 2 precautions for the price of 1. This might put a kind of a damper on things. On the contrary, it may work to our advantage. No doubt. Afraid we're gonna have to capitalize. As it happens, we're currently carrying out 4 SPGs on behalf of that very same Spriggan. You are? Does that make this an extension of what Swin and Nadia were doing before? After a fashion, yes. To that end, we're assisting the good father with his investigation. Even still, our reports don't mention a thing about you, so I'm inclined to ask for a more detailed account. Not to mention he bears a striking resemblance to... No, my imagination's just running wild. I suppose I can take Swin and Nadia's word that this isn't a ruse of some sort, though. There you have it then. I've got these odd jobbers here lending me a hand with my investigating. We just dropped by the guild to ask the guild if anything out of the ordinary's been going on. Well, there has been an influx of travelers from the Central East lately, and with it, a rise in trouble. You see, Tharbad is expected to host almost as many people for launch day as it did during last year's film festival. Other cities are in the same boat. Apparently, it's drawing a lot of eager eyes from the Central East. Well, they do call it the birthplace of astronomy, so of course everyone there would be hyped up. And even if they weren't, there'd still be the Central Eastern investors falling over to get their business venturing on. Was there anything else of note? Nothing especially major. If I had to pick, it'd be the irregular weather. By now, the region should have already entered its annual rainy season. But this year, we've had an uptick in sandstorms, causing all sorts of incidents for us to deal with. Sounds about right. Already figured as much before getting here. Anyway, we'll probably be back to bother you for any more updates. No bother at all. As far as we're concerned, pooling our resources with the church and Spriggan's worth the while. That's not to say I don't have my concerns about the subject of your investigations, though. Yeesh, looks like this receptionist is still keeping a few walls between us. Not gonna be easy to swing this one. Well, there is a limit to the amount of leeway Swin and Nadia's presence can afford us. In which case, we ought to follow in their precursors' footsteps. Incidentally, is there any way we might be of service to the Tharbad branch? Arkride Solutions proprietor undertakes the occasional case from the guild, I'm told. Right, like subcontracting on certain wanted monsters and things like that. We're gonna play Exterminator again? Just kill me now. There. We got nothing to lose building better bridges with the guild. In that respect, we are perfectly willing to lend our aid. Would you let us know if anything comes to mind? Well, it's true that we don't have enough manpower to deal with all the wanted monsters and such right now. A little delegation would definitely take a weight off our shoulders. Are you sure it's no trouble? Well, hey, what kind of clergyman would pass up a chance to make this town just a little bit safer? If you insist, then all right. I'll pass one of our cases over to you. We'd appreciate it if you can handle this as a 4 SPG, the way your head office does. Jyl Gryepha in the Sandsea. Alright. So long as it ingratiates us with the guild to some degree, I'll consider the effort well spent. Yeah, gotta gain whatever ground this mock Spriggan work can get us.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
Alright, is it just straight to the... Oh, you probably have to do the whole... Okay, and it's the main story, so... How did a traveling priest come to start an investigating with some discount Spriggans? Whatever the reason, we're facing the same problem I told you about earlier. I don't know what the church is up to, but the Tharbad Guild branch has no info about the temple at this time. More? It makes sense for the guild to handle things like increase in tourists and sandstorms. And that said, if you're taking on 4 SPGs, you could at least help with the wanted monsters.
Let's do a search.
Really curious what Kevin's doing. I don't know. I actually have no clue. Alright, check the board as well.
What's on the menu?
Search for Sinem. One of the girls working at the bazaar named Sinem's been missing since last night. I'd like to once again call upon the aid of Spriggan and his entourage, who aided in her reformation from pickpocket to reliable helper. Waiting at the bulletin board. This is the same deal as when we were substitute Spriggans. We checked the bulletin board for notes with the 4SPG symbol. When we first started doing this, I thought this is a total drag and way too much of a time sink, but it turns out it's pretty efficient. It certainly is. I only got to see them in action for a little while, but this seems to be the way fixers operate. You and Rufus want to do things in a similar vein to them, right, Kevin? That's the plan. Guessing you got familiar with Arkride Solutions' methods when they were looking after you for a bit. Anyway, it looks like we already got a couple 4 SPGs. I know we spread word that Spriggan was in town, but I didn't think it'd travel this fast. Doubtless his previous excursion into the city bore some influence to that end, but I'll admit the demand has surpassed my expectations. Guess this'll save us the trouble of having to get in good with the locals. Playing Spriggan has its perks, turns out. Right then, everyone ready to get to work? Excuse me, you the fossil who put out that request? Yes, that's me, and you are? Don't look like any fixer I've seen. Don't worry, I'm an acquaintance of Arkride's. Well, more or less. Things in the capital are keeping him busy, kinda busy, so I'm here in Tharbad taking up jobs for him. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps this is fate. I'll get right to the point then. I'd like to ask you all to search for Sinem. Sinem, I think I remember seeing that name in one of Van's files. Yeah, the girl with sticky fingers. She started working at the bazaar after Van caught her red-handed though, right? That's correct, but my intuition kept telling me she wasn't a bad person at heart, you see. So I hired her. And she's fit right in ever since. Why, it's as if she's always worked with us. As someone who'd fallen through the cracks of society, saved yet again by the Spriggan. So, you're assuming the Sinem girl's disappeared, yeah? Is it possible she's just the type of person who likes to come and go as she pleases? Well, she was when we were first getting to know each other. But recently, she's actually made it a bit of a point to tell me when she was leaving. And this is the first she's ever been gone overnight. You don't mind me asking, you didn't get into a fight with her, did you? Just wondering if maybe she ran away. No, we haven't argued at all lately. Seems like was finally getting used to her new life. If she left, I can't think of anything she'd done that would have suggested that she was planning to. In that case, I suspect either an accident befell her, or she encountered some other form of peril. I thought the same, which is why I'm asking you all to look for her. I need to know she's safe. Please, would you look for Sinem for me? Yep. Alright, we'll take the case. A member of the church can't exactly ignore a child going missing after all. Thank you. Arsha herself must have guided you here. Oh, I got a cough. Okay. So, there anywhere you searched already? Yes, the cultural district. I've tried my best to look down every street, every alleyway. I even asked the other shopkeepers if they'd seen anything, but the only thing they could tell me was that she had been in the bazaar until at least yesterday evening. I see. And that means we can stick to talking to people outside the bazaar, right? Indeed. Before we head off, however, did Sinem do anything in particular that recently that gave you cause for concern? No, nothing worth mentioning. But now that I think about it... So she did. Well, it's possible I'm just being a worrywart, but lately, it sort of seemed like she'd been up to something. Didn't think much of it because, like I said, she usually let me know before she left the house, and she always came back within an hour. Huh, I wouldn't think it was a big deal either then, but still. The fact she never told you why is definitely raising some alarms. Alright, Fazl, leave the rest to us. We said we'd bring Sinem back, and that's what we're gonna do. You sound just as reliable as Van's group did. Well then, I'll be counting on you. So, Sinem almost certainly disappeared sometime last night. First thing I want to find out, though, is what time she left the cultural district and which direction she was heading in. But nobody in the bazaar actually saw her leave, right? Maybe we should find someone else to ask. You know, actually, we went to Armis with someone who happens to be in the area today. She's here visiting home, apparently. We just saw her outside the station. Man, she saved our butts at school more times than I can count. And given that she and her family seem to live in the cultural district, I bet she'll be able to give us just what the lead we're looking for. A local who spent most of her time away in the capital. Which means, unlike the others, she'll be looking at the area with fresh eyes. Yeah, might be something she picked up on that others haven't. What's more, she apparently came home on the evening train from Edith last night. Heard it arrive pretty late, too. Meaning she was probably in the bazaar when all the others had packed up for the day. Guess I have heard the shopkeepers head home pretty early around here, so this girl might actually be the ticket we need. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
Our proxy work begins.
Alright. It does make sense that she might know.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, Swin, Nadia, is there something I can do for you? And, who are... Just a few friends of ours. They're here helping us look into something. Speaking of which, we wanted to ask you a couple of questions. For a job of ours, yeah, kinda like, the ones that came from the suggestion box back at Artemis. I see. I'll try and help as much as I can then. Can't ignore a request from two of my underclassmen after all. Thanks for being so understanding. Sinem, well, yes, I know her. Ever since she started working at the bazaar, I've run into her nearly every time I've come back to Tharbad. So she's disappeared, has she? It was pretty dark when I was out in the bazaar last night, so I can't say for certain, but I believe I saw someone who looked like her heading in the direction of the entertainment district, alone. Really? Yeah, it was after the bazaar closed for the day, and I was just on my way home from the hammam. And Fazl said she didn't tell him where she was going. She was going out so late, too. I wonder if whatever she was heading to the entertainment district for is related to the thing she was being all hush-hush about. Well, considering she hasn't returned since, the possibility of her still being in the cultural district is next to zero. For the moment, we should focus on figuring out what she's doing in the entertainment district. Thanks, Arya. You really helped us out today. Well, I'm glad to hear it. And if Sinem's in trouble, please help her for me. I'd really appreciate it. Don't worry, we've got this. It was the only place... Isn't there only 2 districts? So, she went to the entertainment district last night. What's our next move? Doubt there's any more info to gather about her in the cultural district. Maybe we should find someone who sees a lot of people enter and leave the city. That should help us narrow down whether or not she's still in Tharbad at least. Yes. Perhaps we should visit the young man who manages the parking lot. God, I can't stop coughing. I spoke with him a bit after leaving the rental in his care. He seemed awfully attentive to his surroundings. It's possible he may have noticed something related to our conundrum. Right, and even if he didn't see Sinem, he might still have something useful to share. Then it's settled. Let's head over to speak with the parking lot manager. Okay. So we're gonna go into the entertainment district but not look around? Just follow the quest for now. Okay, let's scope out the entertainment district. It's looking to be another hustle and bustle day in these parts. Look at us crawling back to where we should be staying. I don't think the inn is so bad. The food there is perfectly delicious. We can stay at the hotel some other time, okay? So, same plan as Cultural District, just go around and check a few places out. Aside from the hotel, other points of interest include the high-end casino and the up-and-coming movie studio Vegas Films. The area simply abounds with attractions befitting the City of Pleasure's moniker. We didn't come here to play, though, in case you need a reminder. Still, those spots should give a pretty good read on the situation around town, too. Might as well hit up as many of them as we can, alongside the bulletin board, of course. There's a casino? Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah. I think someone was Dante's pretending to be... I think he was pretending to be a dealer at that casino at one point. Right? Yeah.
How about
fairly sure. But either way, we're continuing the quest, so...
Let me ask you this.
Sinem? Oh, you're talking about that girl that drops in from the Cultural District every now and then. Sorry, no, didn't see her around last night. Probably means she didn't leave the city then, huh? Wait, but you said Sinem drops in from the Cultural District every now and then. What would she need to come to a parking lot for? Well, as a matter of fact, there's a homeless man who lives around here. His name's Nasri. Tries to sleep in our lot sometimes, so I usually have to keep an eye out for him. Apparently, he sorta took Sinem under his wing back when she was still a street urchin. So, now that she's off the streets, and she wants to return the favor, you know? Gives them food and water and stuff. Maybe that's what she wasn't telling Fazil about. Yeah, helping out a homeless guy sounds like exactly the kind of thing she'd keep under the radar. Oh, but what if he knows where Sinem went? Good thinking. Mr. Manager, do you know if this Nasri's still somewhere in Tharbad? Well, actually, nobody's really seen the guy since last night. Kinda weird if you ask me. Usually, when he leaves in the evening, he's right back in this same spot come morning. So, in short, the man disappeared at the exact same time Sinem did. Yeah, can't say for sure there's any connection yet, but I'm starting to have my suspicions. Guess two people disappearing at the same time is a bit strange, huh? Kinda reminds me of when I was a kid. Was always someone telling us to watch out for kidnappers back then. Were kidnappings common in Tharbad? You got that right. See, the Central East used to have a pretty big problem with human trafficking back in the day. And it just so happened that one of the organizations responsible for that problem expanded all the way into Tharbad about 10 years ago. They kind of fizzled out a couple of years ago, though. Haven't really heard much about them since. Guess neither the guild or police dealt with them. Could he be talking about... I see, and so it was an issue with roots in the Central East. However, I've heard a number of related incidents have diminished rather significantly recently, thanks in no small part to Elsheim and the church. Yeah, of course. I'm just saying I remember when kidnappings were happening on the regular around here, that's all. I doubt it would happen again in this day and age, but it is pretty strange that 2 people would have disappeared at the exact same time. I wonder, are those kidnappings really just a thing of the past? Yeah, I get a bad feeling about all this. All the signs seem to be pointing to one answer. I think it'd be best if we got some insight into what's going on in the Central East underworld right now. Right, and something down there could give us a clue to whether or not the kidnappings are making a resurgence in Tharbad. Perhaps we can ask someone familiar with not only the current state of affairs in the Central East, but their long-withstanding social issues as well. I believe there's a patriarch staying at the Hall Zemuria who's an independent landowner in the region. Do we think he'd be suitable? Yeah, let's go see what he has to say. Is it going to be that one guy with the kid, and then there's the other guy with the kid, and they're from like different families, like Romeo and Juliet? I don't remember his name. No, we'll find out. It's probably going to be him.
If only I could have booked it with S.
Want me to check you guys in? Don't worry about the mirror.
Not now. We're still on the clock.
But we could be eating a 6-star dinner, taking in the skyline from our own personal suite.
Don't worry. I'll take you back here one day.
It is in fact these guys. Forgot your names, but...
Quick question.
So you're asking about societal issues in the Central East, are you? Particularly related to kidnappings? Well, alright, I'll tell you what I can. That'd be great, thanks. See, there's been a couple of disappearances in Tharbad recently. I'm trying to figure out if they're connected to the organization that was responsible for the kidnappings that happened in the past. Perhaps we should start with some context. You see, slavery existed in the Central East as recently as the Middle Ages, a remnant of the Dark Ages. The Septian temples did prohibit its use, of course, but given its firmly rooted foundations, it proved difficult to eradicate. It's said that, during this period, some people even built their fortunes on slavery, as so-called slave traders. However, upon entering the modern era, the Church in wider Central East took the initiative to abolish the practice outright. I imagine that's when the slave traders went into hiding then, to continue their work from the shadows. That is correct, and though depending on the region, there are still powerful families who have bound themselves to old customs, especially knowing that there is a demand for cheap labor that they can exploit for their livelihood. And thus, the Central Eastern Mafia, which saw its beginning as a group of slave traders in the Middle Ages, remains. And the ones who tried to expand as far as Tharbad about 10 years ago were them, yes. The Cadas Nocturnium, a well-known organization among us Central Easterners. They operate out of a region near Valis, Cadas, hence the name. Valis' eventual growth incited Cadas' destitution, however, which led the Nocturnium to escalate their criminal activities. For a time, they were even trafficking people in Tharbad, but all the same, they disbanded after losing a conflict with the mafia group in the Republic. Oh, that's probably how that one lady ended up joining Almada. You mean Viola? That is interesting. Oh. But, you know, after they were defeated, I thought all the survivors fell into the hands of the military. So, what kind of methods did the Nocturnium use to kidnap people? Well, from what I hear, they'd often abduct people to use as bait, then seize anyone who came to their aid. Oh. Or occasionally, they would even force the person they initially abducted to scout out easy prey. And that's only 2 of their methods. Trust me when I say they had plenty more. I made sure to learn them all so I could protect my people. Then, sounds like what might have happened to Sinem and Nasri. I see. Think I got the gist of these Nocturnium guys now. But do you know what happened to their former members after Armada was destroyed last year? Well, I don't exactly know the details, but I heard a good number of them fled home to the Central East. There were attempts to arrest them in Elsheim and Valis, apparently, but there was no real follow-up on the matter in particular. I see. Wouldn't be surprised if there were a few stragglers somewhere. Thanks, Mr. Patriarch. You gave us a lot of good info. Well, I'm glad to hear it, but the roots of this problem run deep in the Central East. Whatever matter it is you're dealing with here, I'd advise you not to become more involved than necessary. Alright, think I'm starting to see the bigger picture here. First, Sinem disappeared last night in the entertainment district. And around the same time, a homeless man who had taken up residence in the parking lot went missing as well. The same man Sinem had been providing aid to. The situation sounds like it had a lot of similarities with the conditions the Kadas Nocturnium had for kidnapping people too. Seeing as they disbanded years ago, though, it's possible this is all just a coincidence. But it's also possible the Nocturnium still has some stragglers around. Honestly, given everything we know right now, there's about a 50-50 chance that the Nocturnium has something to do with Sinem's disappearance. And if there's even the slightest possibility that either they or their copycats are involved, we'd better not let our guards down. Yeah, if we turn a blind eye now, there'll be even more victims. For the time being, we should move forward under the assumption that Sinem was kidnapped, and with the possibility of the Nocturnium being involved. And even if they weren't, at least that'll allow us to eliminate one of the possibilities. I believe our next step should be to search for tangible evidence that the kidnapping took place. Likely in the alleyways. They seem to be the most probable locations for such an incident to occur. Yeah, let's see if we can ask around, someone around the alleyways if they know anything. Okay. Down the alleyways. Weird. It's not yellow.
That's one huge casino! Just imagine if the boss scored it big!
I'm certainly not going to win any jackpots if I can't even afford to buy in.
Just putting it into the universe.
Now then, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be meeting up with the informants this way.
Oh? That's later, though. A kidnapping? Well, I heard that there are a few in the past, but... Well, yeah, 2 people went missing late last night. Seems like they were kidnapped, so we're looking into whether or not there's been a resurgence. If the culprit wanted to abduct someone, this alleyway would probably be the best place to do it. That said, we heard you hawk your wares here pretty late into the evening. See anyone suspicious? Or... did you maybe take a photo of the very moment the abduction itself took place? Well... Now that you mention it, was that... Wait, but thinking about it... Sounds as though you have your suspicion, but no evidence to support it. Well, I don't know if what I saw was a kidnapping or what, but... I caught a glimpse of something at a street corner right before midnight, when I was on my way home for the day. Saw people loading a sack into a car that was just the right size for a person. That would be consistent with the time of night those 2 disappeared. Suspicious. What happened after? Well, as soon as they finished loading it, they drove off in the direction of the sand dunes. Before that, I think I heard them saying something about a cave? Oh, but I couldn't quite make it out. The cave, huh? Feel like I've heard about one somewhere in the Sandsea. Yeah, that's where they found those drugs from Armada. Can't imagine any normal person would have business in a place like that. Plus, these people putting a human-sized sack in a car in the middle of the night. The cave would be the best place to hide or meet up with co-conspirators. There's a distinct possibility they're using it as a temporary base of operations. Yeah, seems like worth checking out at least. Okay. The cave, huh? I remember that cave. Alright, we have 2 reasons to go here. Oh, you're renting a car again? But a worse one? Oh. Yep. She's not happy about that. Kevin and crew picked up the rental car that Rufus had arranged for in advance and headed out to the Sandsea. This place is big. I remember this place. Oh, right. There's that new awakening shard function. Something about channeling the user's source of power. Wonder if this would be a good time to give it a test drive? Oh, Kevin awakening? Alright. Oh, he gets his stigma buff. Doing so will unleash Kevin's stigma, just like Van, his speed and attack power, and he'll HP recover. Raise stats and cut CP usage in half? Is it really? Is that what it does? Oh. Okay. I get to just drive the vehicle?
Off we go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
Oh. That's new. I mean, we've driven in Nemeth Island, but what? Can I enter battle this way? Oh, I can push him. That's pretty funny. Okay, well, I do have to get entries and stuff, so I can't just drive the whole time. Get out. Wait, change view.
We go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
Ah, oh. I don't want to drive like that. They're all staring at me.
Wrong way.
Oops. I like that they kind of look around sometimes.
Vroom, vroom. Come out wherever you are.
We should never drive like that. Anyway. Alright, we gotta try your stuff. I haven't seen Naughty and Swin stuff in a while, so...
Alright, do your best, guys. Pew, whoop, bam.
Ooh, I think that might be new. I don't remember it being like that. Okay, try your roll.
Certainly.
We haven't tried Rufus in a... Well, actually, he hasn't been in any of the new games. Ooh. Very controlled. Dodge roll. Ooh, I kind of like his dodge. Okay. Charge attack. I can't do it yet. Excuse me.
I advise you prepare.
Oh. Oh.
Now's our chance. Activate charge.
The winds are in our favor.
He's very, very normal. Alright. I want to do your, yeah, let's do Soul Eater. I want to see how significant it is. You have to move for that?
Here you go. My cue. Bleed through.
Zemurian.
20 CP? Alright.
Here we go.
Not bad.
Threats neutralized. Let us hurry onward.
Appreciate you, Rufus.
Open wide. Take it up.
Oh. Oh, I like it. Let's try the stigma. Oh.
A new combat ability that makes a full use of your
No response from him on that? Damn.
That's that. Off to the next.
got a big old aura around him.
Alrighty.
Open wide!
Really took a lot out.
Open wide!
Saber, but it seems like you're still raring to go.
Another onion. Both power or onionliness.
You know I'm right here. Yeah.
Bam!
Oh, treasure!
Okay, so
Bucko!
Gentlemen,
Open wide!
there.
the drop on it.
I want to use stuff on this one so I can see some of their moves. So we're gonna do this because I don't remember it.
It's closing time. Stick this down your gullet. Down they go. Count on you, Swin.
All right, I want to see your this move.
Take it away.
Have no choice.
Right,
Too slow.
it's that one. Yeah, it is kind of just from Rufus is the only one we and
They
Kevin.
put up a
but
decent fight.
truly, Rufus is the only new one as of from the beginning of the game. I don't have any accessories on. Oops. Kind of thought I forgot to go to Grimgarten first. You also want some ATS, right? Okay. I believe. Interesting. I gave him a red medal and Mistral Star because I still had a Mistral Star left for some odd reason. He actually. Rufus has a lot more strength than I thought. He's got 216 and I've barely given him anything. I thought he was more ATS, but maybe it's a balance? I don't know. You have a lot of strength too. Huh. Okay. I'll have to look into it more when I go into Grimgarten, but... Alright, so there are a lot of chests and stuff, and a lot of stuff. Right now, we're gonna go grab the chests and only fight every enemy once, because I don't think we need to level up outside of Grimgarten.
Treasure spotted.
So I can just run around and explore, but I do want to map it all.
Beep, beep.
Of course. You had to bring the sandstorms back just to replicate this area, I bet. There's a scorpion over there.
Curious to see what's in that chest myself.
Damage done to stun enemies increased by... Oh! Mm-hmm. Probably you. Where would I want that? Earth and time? Because it's Earth it's the main one, so I'd get like that if I had wind on here. What about up here? Oh, okay. I can get Fatal Lance. Yeah, I guess it would go up here then. It's not getting the biggest benefit, unfortunately, for that. But that would give me... I would need more time in here. But if I take that out, I lose Mirage, which means I'd have to get your final thingy. Damn it. Okay, for now we'll just put it on, but we'll figure it out later. Wait. Scorpion.
You got a hard nut to crack.
Alrighty. Let's do your best, guys.
Ooh, you feel a bit more. No one else is attacking. He feels a bit faster.
I'm all prepped up.
Oh. What does Lapis give me here, too? CP and HP and 50% damage up. Oh, or art damage if I feel like it. What? Ooh.
This'll clinch it. Relax.
That's it.
I have your plate.
Okay, we'll mark it and then
There.
Do that.
Take this! Nadia!
Yep.
Too
Have some of
slow!
this.
Wide open!
No!
Let's do this!
Oh, God.
You aren't getting away! Ross! Cypher!
I like that one. I still think Nadia's is my
Let's
favorite
not waste any more time.
between the two of them. Just because it's
Exceptionally maneuvered,
giant bear.
Swim.
What in the hell are you? You're the wanted monster? Oh. Alright, well, I mean... Pick it up.
Pay careful heed. That's no simple foe.
Okay.
Alright. Arc damage.
Brilliant scepter.
That's it.
Zemurian.
Stay on guard.
Fire? Oh no. I don't have fire. I do have to get rid of these debuffs though. You don't either.
Don't jump the gun, yeah?
Oh, that sucks. Right? Nope.
I have your flank covered. Now! Be gone!
Just can't get a link attack. Oh, missed.
Keep it up,
Oh, I'm blinded.
Nadia.
Right. Ah, shit. Wait, I moved him out of there. That was stupid. This removes debuffs. Why am I even bothering?
Here's a pick-me-up. Pep boost.
That's a heat.
Okay.
Alright, this is magic damage. I'm just gonna do it to give myself more S boost.
Get those boots on the ground, service bears. Oop, he fell. Down you go. And finish. What the?
I think those are some different voice lines for that one. Alright, move buffs. Defense, all that. This is just all? This is all.
Victory's in our grasp. Let us strike all at once.
Buck up, pal.
Kevin.
Yeah, that was pointless.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta actually do damage to it. I just wasted so much there. I'm gonna go with that one.
This'll clinch it. Relax.
That's a heat.
Zemurian. Easy does it.
Yeah.
Do it too.
Ends here. You're done for!
Allow me.
Oh man, I should have done Garden first. I'm so much weaker.
You're doing good.
I'm just gonna hit him.
For the action.
Kevin!
Heavy stun, back attack bonus. You cannot get back there.
You have the advantage.
Stigma?
Empower me.
Can I move again? Oh. Hell yeah.
It's closing time. Stick this down your gullet!
I wasn't super strong, but
I won't show any mercy.
yeah, if I can get you behind as well.
Take it away! Ends here. You're done for!
Ooh, sealed.
Call the shots, Rufus!
And muted. I don't know if that matters, but this does a lot of. Wait, no, I should get a free.
Jump the gun, yeah?
Let's do that. And then that.
Can you withstand this?
Countdown, Blue Gang!
I won't let this chance slip.
Extreme stun. Oh, 22? Alright.
You would challenge a nameless rogue.
Teach
What?
them a lesson, Rufus.
So be it. Let the duel commence.
What?
Disperse!
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know why I assumed it was the one that when we fought him, he did an S. I think he got an S-craft out in the beginning of the game. That wasn't it. Was that Dante's throne as well? That was pretty cool.
Preparations are complete.
Yeah, I'll take a double turn. I'm going to give you CP.
Burn out, everyone! Here, take this!
My gratitude.
Here we go!
It does affect her, which is ridiculous.
Gleam! Brilliant Scepter! Zemurian!
Soul Flare.
Activate!
Heavy stun.
It's closing time. Stick this down your gullet!
Not bad.
Let's do this!
Ooh, 7,000 art. Hell yeah. Alright.
Here to help!
There.
Take this!
It's about to be stunned.
Allow me!
I'm gonna do this,
Clinch it! Relax!
which is a little bit of a waste, but I can stun it with this.
Here you go!
Surprise! 1, 2!
I don't have enough S boost. There it is.
Allow me! Kevin!
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
Ooh,
Count on you,
all right.
Swin.
Not bad damage. Okay, I really need more CP. Oh wait, it's not stunned anymore? The hell, that was quick. Oh man.
Here you go!
There.
Take this!
If it's a fight you want,
Does he have tank stuff on? I want health.
Easy does it.
Right there.
forward.
Bleed through!
Zemurian!
My turn.
Oh boy. Oh man, it got so much health back. God damn it.
Time to shine!
Alright, I'm going to do this to get some CP back for only these three.
There's a pick-me-up. Health boost!
I don't say. I'll get you for that.
Back attack. Nope. Nope, can't get back there.
We're doing good.
Oh man. Alright, do that one.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it!
Allow me!
Okay, he's very painful right now. Yeah.
Activating sharp command.
I don't say.
Zemurian! Easy does it.
Remove
Take
buffs.
it away!
Can you withstand this?
Countdown. Blue game. Swim.
Okay. I should try to seal you.
Ends here. You're dead for.
Now I'm mad!
That's much better.
There's a pick-me-up. Health boost!
My
I don't
gratitude.
say. I'll get you for that.
He's getting a little low. I probably should heal him, but
Easy does it.
do I do this? It's 100 CP, but then it cuts my stuff in half.
I have your flank covered. Sacred seal of mine. Empower me. Here we go.
Now it's only 50 for that, but I need to boop. And I'll get a free shot here.
Too slow. Here we go.
Oh man.
Seal of mine.
He's still got so much health.
By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spheres of space.
But that is good damage. That's a fourth of his remaining health. That's bad. Can I make it there? Okay, good.
My gratitude.
Keep it up, Nadia!
Alright, back to healing. I'm gonna do... I mean, yeah. Shield again.
Sharp command.
Zemurian!
And then that again. Much better.
If it's a fight you want.
I could do Avenging Order again. Get over by Kevin.
Victory's in our grasp. Let us strike all at once.
Right behind you.
Man, he lost all his CP too. Oof.
Here we go.
Zoom Blade!
Uh-oh.
Get you for that.
Damn, all stats down. Yeah.
So clinch it. Relax! Zemurian!
Her voice line there is very aggressive. It's kind of awesome. I won't get the back attack, but I have to do this.
It's closing time. Stick this down your gullet. Make it happen, Nadia.
Get those boots on the ground, service bears! Okay? Charge! Down you go! And finish! What the?
If it's a fight you want.
Do you have the tank thing on? I swear he has the tank thing on. Ooh, 0 arts. I guess Saint Arrow.
Stay on guard.
Activating sharp command.
Might as well.
Zemurian!
By the light. Here to help.
Oh, that was really weak.
I won't show any mercy.
Okay, 16k left. You're not gonna deal any damage with that. You should probably go over and heal him. Right, I have 90 of these. Just heal him with that.
My gratitude.
Allow me!
Alright,
Give it your best shot.
how the hell do you maneuver this thing? It has to be here?
Got this in the bag!
Okay, I guess I can't really use that move.
Wide open!
I'll get you for that.
He's still got his stuff up. And I could do this. This will probably kill him.
I have your flank covered.
50. Yeah, so I should...
On guard.
Is this magic damage? Oh, doesn't matter. S-break failed. Oh, because it fell off. Oh. Unfortunate.
Don't jump the gun, yeah?
There you go!
Too slow. You're done!
What? Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Soul flare.
Activate.
Uh-oh, crit.
Sorry. This...
I'll get you for that.
Ah, damn it. Alright.
Thanks a million!
Oh, wait, it goes again? Okay, he's fine.
Still fight!
Alright, Noble Axe.
Clinch it. Relax!
We're gonna do that and then that.
Have no choice!
It's dead.
Call the shots, Rufus!
We've only seen this one once.
You presume to challenge me?
Teach them a lesson, Rufus!
Consider the gauntlet taken then.
Disperse!
I really like that one.
Racking up those macho points, am I right?
Still a
There
ways
we
to
go. Cavalry bolts.
Keep growing and growing.
Come along.
Ooh.
Woo! 3 cheers for us! Money for our coffers.
Thank you. Thank you. And that reminds me, I haven't done any. Yep. Forgot to set this part up too. God damn it. I should. Give me a minute. Alright, so I gave both Swin and Rufus Sylphie Breath just for 0 art. If a 0 art comes up, I can just get free extra health. And then we have Ideal Force for him, so I haven't really used this, but Magic Attack up a lot would be good for her. I gave her Nebulous Cannon and Desert Edge to cover other thingies, and then Soul Flare and Desert Edge for him. I don't know why, but just because. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It would have been a lot easier if I'd gone to Grim Garten and set people up and grinded a little, but what can you do?
Shall we search?
Oh. Oh?
Let's get started.
This wouldn't make any sense. Okay. I was say, if you let me fish there, I don't know.
Treasure spotted.
Ooh, another revelation. Think you already have it on? No. Revelation is... It would be good. Anything needs space? This does. Yeah, I could get rid of fear. Does anyone else have gold? Everyone has golden eye. Magical start? Okay. Yeah.
We can make a brief stop here.
Oh, I can access the Garten here. But that'll start a cutscene and all that, but we might as well save it for next episode.
Off we go.
Always wanted a chauffeur.
Damn. How do you... Oh.
Pay careful
Hi.
heed. That's no simple foe. I advise you prepare.
Yep.
We'll use Kevin for this one.
Open wide.
We better be careful with this one.
Hang it on. Floored him. Open wide. Give it
I still can't awaken.
Open wide. Open wide. Hang it on.
And oh wait, where was it? Was it stunned? Oh no! That was a waste.
We better be careful with this one.
Hang it on.
There we go. And slow time.
Give it up. Open wide. Open. Down they go.
I don't know if he has the best stun stuff. Oh, it's dead. All right, well.
You want to see what I can really do?
Treasure.
There you go.
So this is what the 5th can do.
That's another entry added. Have we fought you?
All right. Open wide. Let's rip. Hang it on.
You look slightly different than the ones over there.
Another. Bam. Bam. Hang it on.
One more time.
Open wide. Let's do a search. Bam. Bam.
There we go.
Neutralized. Let us hurry onward.
Ooh, pumps. Okay, so you're gonna block off half the desert like before.
Off we go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
We fought all you before. Okay, before we go in there, I'm just filling out the map. Can I pick up treasure in the car? Nope.
This cutie has booty.
Off we go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus. Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom. Another one?
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
You got a hard nut to crack.
Off we go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
Wait, so I can just get in the vehicle to cause them to disengage? I don't even have to run away.
Shall we search?
Alright, I think that might be everything. Yeah, everything we can access at the moment, so.
Treasure spotted.
Soldier medal.
Off we go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
I'm all prepped up.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh, yeah.
What a rush.
I think we're here.
Let's do a search. We've hit a stopping point.
We should be fine. Technically, right? We don't have to fight.
That's the way it goes. Yeah, baby.
Fish.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, we got fishing gear.
That's
Finally.
the way it goes.
I was planning on using the bum as bait for reeling us in a whole boatload of merchandise, but who knew we'd hook a big one so fast? She's in good condition, too. Bet she'd fetch us a pretty mirror. Yeah, who the hell are you guys? Why did you take Nasri? And where are you taking us? Sorry you got dragged into this, little lady. What are you apologizing for? These guys are the ones who... Cheeky one, ain't ya? I got a feeling you don't quite understand the position you're in, kid. Knock it off. If we want to sell her at her high price, she can't have a scratch on her. But you, Nasri, you're a different story. After all, your job's over now. We don't need a honeypot anymore. So maybe I should just put you in your place, yeah? If I hit you hard enough, you might even lose the will to fight altogether. If that means Sinem won't get hurt, then... Why are you doing this? You know why. We're gonna use you as a stepping stone to make the kind of money we enjoyed in our prime. Our previous boss, lost his head over some woman, you see. Ended up taking all our profits because of her. Which group is it? Oh, right. Then, just when we thought we had dumped the guy for good, we ended up in a clash against Almada of all people. If it wasn't for that dumb broad picking a fight with him. But after all these years of hardship, our luck's finally changed for the better. After all, now that Almada's no longer in the picture, we can do whatever the hell we want. Thanks for incriminating yourselves. So the culprits really were stragglers from Nocturnium. Who the hell? You're Sinem, right? And Fazl gave us a request to find you. Fazl? Request? What are you talking about? Brevity is a bit difficult when stating our position here. Let's just say we're currently undertaking 4 SPGs for Arkride Solutions. Arkride Solutions? So that's how Fazl... If I'm remembering right, they're the ones who gave you the chance to turn over a new leaf, little lady. Arkride Solutions, those guys who destroyed Almada. But you're just their stand-ins, right? I ain't scared of you. In fact, this could work in our favor. We'll capture all of you and sell you off at a premium. Consider it an honor. Your sacrifice will go towards bringing the Nocturnium back to its former glory. I refuse to allow you to treat people like objects any longer. And you better believe the church ain't overlooking this either. For the sake of this request, and then as members of the clergy, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure these plans of yours have no future. That's right. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say... Wait, this is single target? Why didn't I see that? Okay, well, this guy's probably very dead.
So be it. Let the duel commence.
Victory! Oh, Oh, he very much lived. Oh, man. Okay, we've seen these a few times now, so.
Impossible!
Make it happen, Nadia!
But wait, didn't he get a new move, too? I gotta look at Kevin again. Yeah, we'll do hitches and stitches. Assuming I can.
How about a nice dirt now?
Take it away!
There.
These are for you! Hitches and stitches!
Impossible!
Oh, so much damage. Oh, is that how it is? Alright.
Hang tight.
You're getting the big 3 of swords.
We got this
Damn it.
bag.
Oh, I'm just out of range.
Here goes!
I have no choice.
Impossible!
It was 9,000
Racking up
total.
those macho points, am I right?
Still a ways to go.
I'm on the up and up.
Yeah, how did we? We're saved? Another debt owed to Arkride Solutions and Fazzle. Guy was pretty worried about you know. Make sure you apologize to him when you get back, alright? For this and the whole sneaking around without telling him where you're going thing, too. This is what started the issue, after all. But I was just helping out Nasri. I've been trying to repay him for what he did for me when I was still just a stray. I mean, if he hadn't taught me how to pickpocket, I would have starved to death years ago. Sounds like you might get a job at the market. Feel like we should do something to help him too, but yeah, doubt it'll be as simple as helping Sinem was. Well, we won't accomplish anything just by standing here. Let's head back to the city first. Gotta hand these Nocturnium guys over to the authorities after all. Oh, high heels? I honestly have no... Am I supposed to know them? Based off of high heels? I don't... That seems like maybe someone we haven't met. I don't know. Ooh. Sinem, I'm so glad you're all right. I can't believe you were kidnapped. Sorry for worrying you, Fazzle. This only happened because of all the sneaking around I was doing. Goodness, I would have imagined this would turn into such a ruckus. How can I ever thank you all for bringing her back safely? Don't worry about it. You asked us to bring her back and we did. End of story. Probably would have ended up tracking those guys down anyway. But if you're still feeling extra gracious, we won't say no to a little cash reward. In fact, we'd welcome it. Hey. At any rate, I'm glad we settled everything with Sinem. The only outstanding issue now is him. I heard you helped Sinem back when she was on the streets, but I didn't do all that much for her. Just gave her a simple lesson on how to pickpocket, really, and that was years ago. What are you talking about? That doesn't even begin to cover what you did for me. You gave me food, taught me how to work as a rag picker. A rag picker? Only did those things to fill up all the free time I had. There's no need to go out of your way for me, just for stuff like that. But all that said, I'm glad to see you got somewhere to call home now, Sinem. Right, at the end of the day, the man who started this whole thing still doesn't have a place to call his own. Yeah, and with him out on the street, it's possible he'll get dragged into trouble again. Well, it seems for us to consider this case as well and truly closed. We'll have to figure out what to do with this man. Consider this my request. Nasri can't keep going on like this, and I think even he knows that. If you could help him somehow, like how Arkride Solutions helped me. Little lady. Well, seeing as he's a victim too, it wouldn't make much sense to toss him to the wayside now. What should we do? Why would you suggest he go to jail? He was clearly forced into that. Also, I mean, he's doing what he does. That's such a weird one. Leave Tharbad? I mean, if that was like just an easy option, he probably would have done it, right? I don't know, he doesn't have a car. They're surrounded by desert. What is it? What? Ask for a job, recommend a job, for sure. Honestly, this might be a bit of an inconvenience to you, Fazil, but we want to find a place where Nazri can belong. I think we should do this the proper way. By that, I mean, would you mind recommending the guy a job? Guess that would be the most surefire way to get him off the streets. Sure, I can do that. Got contacts from all over that I can get in touch with. It's just... well, he's no spring chicken if you catch my meaning. And he's got a list of misdemeanors, too. It'll probably be a while before I find anyone willing to hire him. Can he work in the bazaar with us? Well, given how long he's been in Tharbad, I imagine people must know his face pretty well by now. And in the world of business, it's important to maintain image at all costs. You understand? Flyers or something. Right. Well, I'm in no position to be a choosy beggar here, so I leave my fate to you. Thus, Nasri set off for his future. With Fazil's request now fully resolved, he and Sinem returned to the bazaar.
Cheers for us! Our just rewards.
Wait, so we're just waiting? Ooh, what up? Come on, oh. We're just waiting to see if anyone will hire him? And you're saying that people have seen his face, they know that he's like a beggar, so throwing him in there would ruin the bazaar's image? Uh-oh. Did we do the right thing here? Thank you so much. I never imagined she'd be kidnapped. I don't know what would have happened if it weren't for you. Really, I can't thank you enough. She's like family to me now, so I'm just so relieved we got her back before the worst came to pass. Seriously, thanks. If you guys hadn't saved me, then I'd be... well, regardless, this bazaar is where I belong, so it's good to be back. And, thanks for being concerned about the old guy, too. Oh, wait. Huh? Sinem came back, huh? Glad to hear it. She used to be a little thief, always tormenting the bazaar. But now it feels lonely when she's not around to help. Makes me restless. What happened to him? I don't know if I misinterpreted that as like, sorry, we can't really do anything. You're gonna be waiting a while. You know? That's kind of what it sounds like. Hold on, is he back here anywhere? No. How about you? The city manages the free parking lot, but we also deal in rental cars. So okay, so you don't care about the quest I just did. What the hell? Pick the 4 SPG here. Okay, they want to have info about what happened after. I guess we're probably going to hear info about it later then? Maybe? I hope he gets the job. I hope we helped him. Somehow. The other options weren't great, though. I mean, leaving Tharbad means that he could have started over again, so maybe that would have been the best bet. Yeah, maybe I took the easy way out. I don't know. I took the law version by the looks of it. Either way, we're going on a while. I'm going to end it here. In the next episode, we're going through this district, which has not that many people outside. But we have 2 main story, 2 little side sub-events. We don't actually have any active 4 SPGs. So it should just be... oh, that's the bulletin board right there. We might have one. But we have two little areas here, probably 1 4 SPG, and then Grimgarten, and we can move on. I don't know if that'll be the whole episode, or if we're going to be able to go into story after. We shall see. kind of surprised. This place has a lot less NPCs than I was expecting, though. I guess a lot of them just aren't interactable like you guys. Huh. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.